Okay, good evening everybody. How are we all doing today? This is Pete W and I am here for Wednesday night racing with the Full Gas Racing League. It is round 3. It is Austria. I know a lot of people call Monza the Temple Speed, but I really feel that with its 3 DRS zones, 2/3 of the track fast pace, this is a lot more full throttle than other tracks. We are now readying up and very shortly we will be going into the lobby. As always, it's an 18-minute qualifying with a 50% race, which here at Austria is 36 laps. Okay, so low downforce, which does really help. Obviously, it makes the DRS less effective. The idea of DRS is to reduce the drag, and if you're not running much downforce, there's not much drag, especially when these cars are so low to the ground. But for those who get damage, it does make it a little bit more. It makes it a bit easier to manage. Obviously, if you're running a heavy downforce front wing or rear wing, and you get damage to it, the effects you feel so much more. But on a straight track, you really don't need it. Obviously, sector 2 can be sector 2, 3. The start of them can be interesting. But we've only got 11 turns here. Austria. It used to be deemed as 12 or 13, but some of the turns, like what is now turn 2, was turn 3. Little rivet in the just before turn 2, being considered a turn in previous layouts. Austria has been around as a Grand Prix since the 1970s, when the likes of Niki Lauda, James Hunt were racing here. It's had a few different, what's the word I'm looking for here? So I'm just trying to set the streams up. Promotion. Let's do this. We have got a few drivers out on track already. Okay, so who's out first? Let's have a look. Well, nope, it will be Temper. Temper is out first in the racing balls. So guys, I have got my comms up. If any comments, anyone you particularly wish to see, please do let me know and I will do my best. Hope everyone does enjoy the stream. It's always great to be here with the Full Gas Racing League. Tonight it's the Sterling division. Sorry, Stewart division. I don't know why I keep saying Sterling. And here goes Tiny Temper. So here goes Temper. Wow, I'm not even drinking. I'm still making mistakes. So up down towards the end of sector 1, and we are looking at 16.218. Nice turn there into out of turn 2. Slamming on that overtake. Pole times, I'm thinking 102 around here. 102, 103. We will see who are going to be people to watch out. I mean, there's a lot of fast drivers here today. I don't think I would even want to try and say these are who I'll be watching out for, because there are so many fast drivers here today. Miko was so unlucky on Sunday in the Senna division, last lap being overtaken by Notorious, both of whom are here tonight. Oh, and an invalidation there for Temper coming out of that last corner. We've got Rotti coming round turn 11, and that is also an invalidation. So Hoodie Grain is going to take provisional pole with a 106.638 coming around. It's the Aston Martin of No tourists, so that must be starting a lap. Let's see, who have we got on track? Is Temper going? No, he is not. I believe there's another Red Bull Studi. Where is Studi? He's 44.852 through sector 2. As we head up the hill, turn 11 is going to be where people get caught up. And the thing is, it validates both that lap and the next lap. So, lovely line there by Studi, and this is going to be in the 104s, 104.532, good lap there. What about, was it Cosmic? Now coming around the last corner, beautiful line. I thought that was going to be an invalidation, but it was not, and it's a 104, 105, 159. Coming in Red Bull 1-2, Misfit at 106.2. And we've got Temper going for another lap. Rotti has is still on his invalidation lap. We've got Notorious, who is also invalidated. Is he going again? It does not. That must be in the last corner invalidation. Amph as well. Driver's really struggling to get a time on the track here. So our next driver to set a lap will be Temper, I do believe. Yellow flag sector, that's a slow moving Aston. And 45.191. Currently 4 seconds up, so that already is putting him in the mid 105s. Now, what sort of line can Temper take in? Hopefully one that doesn't invalidate him. Excellent. What is this going to be? 105s? 104s? 104.908, second place. Amph sector 2, he's on a flying lap. Looks like Rotti's on a flying lap as well. Is he about to set a time? What he does, he goes 4th for 105.986. Amph 104.792. Wow, some good times here. That's the funny thing, saying Miko's in the pits, but he's on the track, so that's kind of confusing. So have we got anyone else? Is Hoodie Grain on a flying lap? He may well be. He's only a 10th down on sector 1, and this could well be. That Haas has just been sitting there for quite some time. Oh, but no, he decides against that. So that was a Haas. Amph not a lap. He is going to be coming into the pits. Temper's into the pits. Amph in the pit. Amph is not on a lap right now. No, he's not. So anyone coming out? Seems like me. I don't know what this is going on here, but it's just showing Miko stuck at turn 2, which is a bit confusing. So I'm guessing he will not be setting a time. We've got Notorious on an outlap. We will watch Sunday's winner. I do believe it was an over the line win, but there was a penalty, so he may have been dropped a few places. However, let's see. What can Notorious put out here? In the Aston Martin. Oh, that was a little bit of curb there, but thankfully this is still his outlap. So. And as we come around, a nice aggressive line to start the lap off for Notorious. Where is he going to be able to put himself? Can he go sub 105 to keep up with the Studi Amph and Temper? Very nice line there through turn 1 as we come down the hill and up towards turn 2. 16.104 currently. Down towards turn 3, used a lot of his ERS, which is good. This is the area to use it. Sectors 1 and started 2 for sure. What can the tourist put through here? Coming around turns 8. 44.731. I don't think that is per. It might be a proper sector, but I don't. He was down in sector 1 to like Studio Amp, and I think he may be. I think he will go sub 105. Whereabouts sub 105 is the question. Hey Edin, thank you so much, mate. Wow, 104.305 from Notorious. That is a lap. So we've got Nick and Master Spread both on laps. Nick's 15.966. Master is 15.983. So 17,000 separating the two drivers currently. And it was a purple sector 1 for Master Spread. They were both faster than Notorious, worth noting. Notorious was in the 16s. Low 16s, but what can Nick put out in sector 2? Are we going to see some 103s here? 8 minutes left of qualifying. 44.44. All the fours nearly. 44.729 from Master Spread. So currently 3 tenths down on Nick. Where are we going to see the Ferrari and Racing Bulls place? What a line there by Nick. Coming out of the last corner, it's going to be 104.248. Master Spread goes third with a 104.486. Big D has invalidated on this line now. Will he go again? I'm sure he will. Okay. We'll stay on board. Oh, is Studi on a lap? Studi is not on a lap. It says he is, but I don't see there's going to be an improvement here. Nope, he's pitting. So let's get back with Big D. Wow, what laps there from Master Spread. Oh, quick adjustment there from Big D, keeping him validated. And where is this going to be? 16.234. I think that's about 3 tenths down on Nick. We got Nick Kennedy on his outlap, Mushroom Kingdom. What about the other Mercedes? Let's compare Sector 2 times with Big D and Rossi. Rossi has just... Oh, I think he's abandoned that lap. It looks like he's abandoned that because he's just let Hooded Grain through. So 45.218 for Big D. Miko is back, fantastic. Hopefully he can regain control of that car and get out for a lap. Big D comes around last turn. That's aggressive. Not an invalidation. Nice. 105.1. Good enough for 7th right now. Nick Kennedy, where is he? 16 flat through sector 1. Now that is good. That is, it's faster than Nick, but Nick had an amazing sector 2. So where can Nick come off here? 45.3. I think this is going to have him down towards Big D or Cosmic kind of area. What's the McLaren driver going to be able to put through as he comes through the last corner? Nice line, no correction needed, and it's a 105.538. Good enough for 9th right now. We've got Hooded Grain on a lap. Rotti is invalidated, so we'll sit on board with Hooded Grain. He's currently 2 tenths up on his previous best. Now he has gone off. Is that, how much did that affect his time? Is he green or is he red? And it looks like he's bailing on this lap. 8 tenths down. So Rotti is rejuvenated. Misfit is on lap. We'll sit on board with Misfit. What can the driver currently in 10th in the Aston Martin produce here? Is he up? He's 3.5 tenths down. He's going to need to pull out something special here through. That's an invalidation there. We've got Hooded Grain. He is going very slowly. And we've got Rotti who's about to come through for a start lap. All 3 of these drivers are very close to one another. We've also got McLaren track. That's Nick, but he'll be pitting shortly. So with just 5 minutes to go here in qualifying, we've got Nick LM in first, Notorious second, Master Spread first, Studi 4th and 5th, Temper 6th, all of them sub 105. So, I mean, only a quarter of a second, sorry, 3/10 of a second separating first and fourth. Rotti 1.5 tenths up through sector 1 on his time. I needs to find about 5 tenths to be kind of on board with Nick and Misfit. Looks like Miko's still having those connection issues. Won't be able to get out for a lap before we get back, I don't think. Rotti now 4 tenths up, it's going to be close, but that was very wide around turn 8. Coming down towards turn 10, sorry, and turn 11, nice line, but that's going to be not an invalidation. He got off the throttle, but that would have compromised his best time, and it is not an improvement. 106.220. What about Hooded Grain? I think he's about to go for a lap. Misfits also about to go for a lap, or is he pitting? He's going for a lap. Okay. Tyre wear here doesn't really seem to be an issue because it's not too challenging on the tyres, so Misfit will be going for another lap. I'm sure we're about to see all of the lead drivers coming out shortly in about a minute or two. It's a quick track, maybe 90 seconds to 2 minutes needed for a warm up. Nick Kenny the first out very quickly, followed by Temper and Amph. We got here. Hey James, how you doing, mate? Heading down towards turn 3. Crazy, 33 seconds into a lap and we're on turn 3. Is this going to be an improvement for Misfit? 45.474, 45.6. Rotti's on a fast lap. I'm sorry, I don't think he is on a fast lap. He's going again. So Misfit is coming around. He was. That's an invalidation for Misfit, and he's going to have used most of his DRS. That would have been his last attempt. Hope you feel better soon, mate. Hoodie Grain does improve to a 106.568. But he needs to find about 6 attempts there to improve. Now Rotti has invalidated. Will he have the fuel? I don't think he will. He's done quite a few laps. So we've got Misfit. We've got Nick Kendi on the lap. Nick Kendi 16 flat. We've got Temper, who's coming up, and Amp. So Temper 16 flat as well. 10th up. Amp 15.9. Purple sector 1, so let's get on board with Nick again. Can Nick produce? Nick LM feeling need to go out again. The two is still in the pit, so Nick a 10th up on his previous best. He needs to find 4 attempts to catch up to Cosmic. Temper a 10th up as well, and Amph half a 10th. So Nick is going to cross the line first, and it's going to be a 104, 105, 153. Temper's coming around that last corner. What is he going to be able to produce into sector 3? 5th. Amph has been dropped 6th, and he's invalidated round that last turn. He's not going to have enough battery to go for a fast lap. Misfit is now on a lap. We've also got Hooded Grain. Is he on a lap? Coming off. I don't think that's going to be a proper lap. So Misfit, let's sit on board with Misfit. Studi as well has just started. Yep. So Misfit sector 1. He must be. Oh no, he's already completed sector 1. Okay, my bad. So what about Studi? Where is Studi now? Oh, I missed that time. My apologies, guys. Miss it in the sector 2. Notorious is not coming back out. He does not feel the need. He doesn't see the other drivers as going to have to push. 2 temps up for Misfit. Studi is coming around. So Misfit, if he can find a couple more temps, could be challenging Nick and Cosmic. But Studi, currently a 10th up, which would push him ahead of Master Spread, who is a 10th down on his sector 1 time. Nick has gone purple sector 1, and Amph has invalidated. Oh, that was his invalidation now. He is going again, but he's just run out of time. Studi is going to cross the line. Does he improve? He does. He goes second, a thousandth down on Nick. My goodness, wow. Master spread. 102. Wow, goes third. Big D is on a lap. He's 2 tenths up. He needs to find a few more attempts to catch up to Amph and Temper, but anything is possible. Misfit did not improve. He's not going again. Big D coming around that last turn. Nice line, pushing that and did not invalidate. So where does this take him? 7th, 107, 799. Wow, some really close times here. Half a tenth between first and third. Sorry, between first and fourth. No Tourist not feeling the need to go out, and that's dropped him from second to fourth. Nick did not need to improve, so he did not. Misfit. Yeah, sorry, not Misfit. Misfit will be on a lap, and we will be now done. So Nick, a 1,000th of a second between Nick and Studi. That is going to be a battle. But like I said, 57,000 separating first and fourth is this is going to be a really good race, especially if it's in the dry. I haven't seen the forecasts. We'll see shortly. But quality is about to finish. It is a 5-minute break. I'm going to go get myself another drink, and I'll be back, guys. So let's run off the grid. Nick, Studi, Master Spread, Notorious, Temper, Amph, Big D. It will be close, James, especially with the DRS battles. I found that in Spain yesterday on Sunday. So let's run through the grid. I just got up to Amph in 6th, Big D in 7th, Nick Kennedy in 8th, Cosmic in 9th, Misfit 10th, Rotti 11th, Hooded Grain 12th, and Miko, if he is able to rejoin, will be starting at the back of the grid in 13th. We will be shortly getting going, guys. I'll be right back. Hey everyone, I am back and we are about 60 seconds away from kickoff. As always, there is a formation up here. I've looked back to the chat and Miko is adamant he's going to win this, so let's see if he can catch the main pack up. Good thing is, with so much DRS battling, chopping and changing, does Miko have a chance to actually get through the pack? We will see. 36 laps, it is sunny, it is Austria. Lots of overtaking opportunities set into turns 1, 2, 3. Any mistakes around turns 6 and 7 will be penalised heavily, and of course turn 11, the last turn, come out of that badly or connecting with the wall. The line there is so aggressive, it's so easy to do, especially if you're battling hard. So can Miko make up his places? Can he get up to the front and be battling with Nick, Master Spread, Notorious, Studi, Amph? A lot of fast drivers here today, so should be a very close, exciting race. Hopefully not too many incidents. 13 drivers on the grid. I'm really hoping for no pit lane retirements. I think we saw way too many of them in Spain. So somebody has left. Nick Kennedy has left the session. If someone can re-invite Nick to the lobby, that would be great. And here we go with the formation lap. Oh, is Miko back on the grid? Yes, he is. Good. So let's have a look at tyres. All bar 2 starting on the mediums, Misfit and Miko starting on the hards. So praying for a not too early safety car. If we get one, hopefully we don't. Hopefully we see 36 laps of amazing action and racing. But you never know. So, because with high speed comes high testosterone and aggressive driving at times. So let's see if that option works for them. I do think them hards could do the majority of this race, say like at least 30 laps. Not much of a problem in my eyes. Just bear me a sec, guys. Okay, cool. Just checking my settings. The cars sound a bit loud for me. So Nick is Mushroom Kingdom is in. Mushroom Kingdom is Nick, I believe. I can't remember now. Let's just see. Let's see. Yes, Mushroom Kingdom is Nick Kennedy. It is. I remember now. So hopefully he can take control of his car before we get going. So okay, drivers are now on the grid. Hoodie Green was unable to line up, so he's going to have a back start now. So on board with Studi with 5 lights, and we go here at Austria. A great start from Studi. He's alongside Nick into turn 1. He's got the inside line, but Nick runs very wide there. Master Spread is alongside Studi and past him. Amph has got past Notorious, Temper and Sick, Big D7, Nick and Cosmic. Now, did Nick manage to get a hold of his car? I'm thinking, yes he did, fantastic, but he has dropped to 10th already. He's up the inside, and there's contact between him and Misfit. 3-second penalty for Cosmic for corner cutting, and he is off as well. Has he got no wing? It looks like it, but there's no safety car. So, okay, let's get back up the front. So, we've got Temper in 5th, Big D 6th, and his teammate Rotty in 7th. Rotty and Miko up 4 places already. Wow. Nick down 2. Notorious down 4th, from 4th to 8th. This is unlike our reigning Centre Division champ. He'll want to get back on that as soon as possible. But we are about to go to DRS activation, and it looks like, well, I mean, Miko and Notorious are battling hard. No, Notorious is in. Notorious must have wing damage. No, sorry, that's Misfit. Yeah. No, that's Notorious. Yeah, that must have been the Aston Martin we saw pick up wing damage. Okay, so Notorious is in the pits. Goswick did not have wing damage. Okay, that's good. Oh, I thought I saw a station with car there. My apologies. So, Nick in 1st, still leading lap 1. Master Spread up 1 place. Studi down 1. Amph up 2. Temper holding. Big D up 1. Rotty up 4. Miko up 5. But Miko has now got to close that gap. He is holding up. He's got Nick and Misfit right on his rear wing. Can he close the gap to Rotty, who is in this DRS train? Right now it looks like a 7-car DRS train. It will be a 7-car DRS train for now. And Miko with a 3-second penalty for track limits already. And this is closing. Temper with a fast lap of 106.837. Now, who's going to get the move? Who got a better line out of that? We got Master Spread around the outside, and Nick will hold the inside line. Nope. Settles in behind, but he will have DRS for this straight. Master Spread Road taking the lead from 3rd to 1st in 2 laps. Can Nick get back? He's looking up the inside. Is he going to have the power? He's alongside. But who's going to get the better exit? Nick has got the inside of this turn, but Master Spread will have it for the next. And Master Spread has got the inside line. He will have it again for the next corner. Shoehorse turns. Nick running a bit wide. Is this going to allow Studi in? No, it doesn't. Master Spread on the racing line. I think he was trying to do a cheeky, letting Nick through so he wasn't battling the DR. But 5/10 separating the top. I mean, what? Look at this. This is top 6 are separated, are literally within a second of each other. 9/10 from 1st to 6th. Wow, Nick has got the inside line on Master Spread. Wow. This is some of the best racing I've seen. We've got Temper now on the inside. Is he going to take 1st? No, but Master Spread is dropping. He did not have DRS for that straight either. And he's down to 5th. So in 2 turns has gone from 1st to 5th. That is how tight it is here right now. And it looks like... No, yeah, Big D is starting to slip. No, Big D is still very much in this. That is interval, not leader. Oh, that's a Red Bull spun. Studi has taken a little bit of a hit to the back. And it looks like now Master Spread is up to 4th. Yeah, but he is not in DRS range of his teammate. And he is moving aside. Has he got damage? No, I think he just wanted, but could that have been dangerous driving there against Rotty? He moved aside now. Big D up to 4th, but he's the one that's going to be defending against Studi. Was it worth that much? I have to wonder. Or maybe he's got a bad line out the corner, but it looked like he moved aside. Anyway, we're now coming up the hill. Studi. We've got Big D and Master Spread battling hard. They're both going to have DRS next straight. Who's got the better line in that turn? Master Spread's got the outside and the better traction and takes 5th from Big D. Nick and Miko battling. Nick has got past Miko, and him and Misfit are also in a DRS train. 3 seconds down currently on this battle for 1st, which is involving half of our field. This is insane. But I'm currently in 1st, but he has got Nick and Temper right on his rear wheel. Nick running a bit wide there. Is Temper going to have a better line here to get the move done into turn 1 on Nick. No, he is not. I think the first driver that can break this DRS train. Amp has almost used all of his ERS. Nick is around the outside, in the inside to turn 2, which does give Amp ERS. It looks like there might be a bit of contact there between Amp and Temper, but nothing untoward. This is non-stop battling. Rotti has fallen back. He has fallen back. The Mercedes driver may have made a mistake. I did not see it. Wow. Still 6 cars involved in this battle for first as we're in lap 6 of 36. And down towards turn 11. None of the top 6 having a DRS, having a track limits penalty yet. We will see how they evolve later on. But all of them show very similar pace. Nick still holding off Amp, who was not able to recharge at all during that lap and is still running very low on ERS. What about the other drivers? Kind of around the 50-60% mark, besides Master Spreads is in the 20s. And we've got Stewart around the outside of Temper. They're coming down towards turn 3. They're going to be side by side. It looks like Stewart's got the speeds. Is he going to get past him? No. Temper braking very late. He's going to have the better line out of turn 3. I think Stewart's got it. Stewart has got it and is up to 3rd in that Red Bull. So the Racing Bulls currently sitting 4th and 5th. Mercedes 6 and 7. Miko is past Misfit and Nick Kennedy and is catching up to Rotti. Will he have the DRS this lap? I think he will. How quickly he can get past Rotti, we will wait to see. But that pack now catching up with the second Mercedes driver. And Nick starting to edge out a little lead here. Now half a second, which may not sound like much, but if he can get that second clear. Amp, however, gets a brilliant exit out of that turn. Is he going to make a move here? Nick moves to the inside. No, he doesn't. He takes the racing line. Amp holds off. I think that was sensible with his lack of ERS available to him. Miko getting past Rotti already. Wow, I think Rotti made a mistake there. Got Stewart ahead, the 2 Racing Bulls and Big D holding it on. Let's watch this battle for 7th. We've got the Aston Martin of Misfit, sorry, right on the back of Rotti. Nick has dropped to 10th. We've got Cosmic catching up to Hooded Grain, as is Notorious, only 6 seconds now behind Cosmic. Is Cosmic, I want to have a look. No, he's not running wing damage, but Notorious is really pushing these laps in. Misfit. Rotti has now lost the RS range of Miko. Misfit is going to want to get past the Mercedes driver ASAP so that he can crack on with Miko. But he's not even battling there, knowing the value of DRS, but he's not going to have it. He's not going to have it. And does that put him at jeopardy to Nick? Rotti looked like he moved over to gain DRS, didn't get it and now won't get it. And Nick will, so let's see what Nick can do. But big developments here. Temper has dropped to 6th, Master Spread up to 4th and Big D up to 5th. Amp has taken first from Nick. As just as I said, I thought he was pulling out a lead, but then this DRS train is so powerful. Question being, who's going to be the first to pit? They're all running on mediums. I'm thinking lap 15 will be a good pitting point, but who will be the first to pit? Because are they going to have enough? Amp picking up a 3-second penalty for time limits. He's the first of the front pack to do so. Could he be a prime opportunity to pit early and try to gain that undercut with these guys battling? We've got Nick Kennedy past Rotti. Rotti really struggling here. Just a few laps ago was up. Oh, Nick running very wide there, and we've got a yellow flag. Hooded Grain is around in the pit lane. Yeah, he is going to be pitting. He doesn't have a part of his front wing. Notorious now just 6 seconds behind Cosmic, but really struggling without that DRS ability. Nick and Rotty are battling hard here, it looks like. Rotty has got a move done on Nick. Okay, still I want to stay on board with this battle. Can Misfit close the gap on Miko? Miko does have his 3-second penalty, Misfit does not. Current penalty standing with Cosmic, Rotty, Miko and Amph most significantly, because this one penalty could drop him to 6th. Unless he can start proudly, but it looks like he is. He's half a second up on Nick, who is going to be battling hard now. He's got Studi right on his rear wing. That was not a good exit from Studi. Is this time to use the overtake? And he does. The Racing Bulls driver of Temper. Is he going to lose touch of this group soon? Is it going to become the 5? Right, the good thing about having that little bit of open air is that you can brake at your optimum points, not at where the driver behind you is. Like Temper now only 4/10 behind Big D. Sorry, half a second. But look at that view. We've got a Haas. Amph is down to 3rd. Studi up to 1st. Nick maintains 2nd. Master Spread now past Amph as well. As we go around turn 8. Wow, I thought there was going to be a collision there. Oh, we've got a pit. Temper is in. Temper is in. Is this... I wonder, is this to do with... Is this a wing change, or is it just... We'll see. Doesn't look like it. Nope, standard pit stop. Awesome. So, Big D on the... Is he going to get past Amph here? He's got the inside line on the Haas. Who's going to get a better line out? Big D has. Big D up to 4th past Amph. Miko just 3.7 seconds behind this battle. But this group is slowly starting to open up. Half a second here, half a second there. Nick is strong on Studi. Wow, what a view there. Come over the hill, and Nick. All of the drivers just a few tenths from one another. Miko holding his own in the non-DRS parts on those hard tyres. Notorious and Cosmic are both going to be right behind Temper now. And Notorious has pitted. Can he? Notorious is going, I think he's going to go medium, medium hard. Or medium, medium soft. He did pit on lap 1. That was not a good line there by our reigning Centre Division champion. Really struggling there with exit speed out of those corners. But top 5 still holding strong. Nick and Rotty battling still for the 8th position currently. .23 laps to go here at Austria. Not a single retirement yet, which is fantastic. And still a top 5 battle here. I think it's Studi pitting. Studi is in. He is pitting. As is Master Spread. As is Amph. So now we've got Nick and Big D. Are they going to work together? Are they going to battle hard? Is this going to give Miko that chance to catch up that he's really going to be begging for? With just 2 drivers, the train becomes a little bit less powerful. Studi, Master Spread, and then Amph. Sounds about right. But Temper is coming around. Has Temper jumped them all? Temper has jumped his teammate and Amph. Studi 1.5 seconds up the road, so he's broken DRS from these guys. Temper needs to get a move on now. He's going to have the warmed up hard tyres, but does he work with his teammate here to try and get back on terms with Studi? There goes Master Spread past Temper. Who's going to be the first to pit between Nick and Big D? It looks like they're both pitting afraid of the undercuts. Yes, they do. So our top two in. Stewart is the man to watch here. He's coming around sector 3 now. He's got 1.2 seconds over Master Spread, but Master Spread is closing. I don't have the DRS capability. Miko now in first, Misfit in second, both of whom are running hard tyres. Where are they? Stewart has got them. Stewart will take first here by quite a margin. Nick and Big D coming out. They waited too long. And there is now, I think this DRS train is going to reform. It looks like it. All 7 drivers of it. 6 drivers, my apologies. And we've got Notorious with Cosmic. Rotty and Nick still battling hard. Very good defensive line there from Nick Kennedy, but that's going to give him a lack of speed coming out of that turn. Notorious still behind Nick, and Rotty getting the move done into turn 3. Yes, he can in that Mercedes. Does he hold it? Nick with the undercut. With the cut back even. Miko pitting early off of those hards. Does he have damage? I wonder, but I think that's a bit early to be pitting onto mediums, because let's face it, 20 laps on mediums. The guys were pitting on lap 13, 14. I think it might be too early. Cosmic pitting as well. What about Notorious? Notorious has not pitted. He's 8.5 seconds behind Big D currently. Nick Kennedy picking up a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Agreed, James. The undercut is strong. I did not expect to see what I just saw for 1 lap, but the DRS train is still active, which means we're still going to see plenty of good battling here. Stewart closing the gap about a second a lap, that last lap on Miko. Now Miko's got clear air here, and his tyres won't be too worn. Could Miko actually come back and get in contention for this? He's got the pace. I mean, these guys are on 16 lap old, fresher tyres, some of them, and they're only gaining by about a second lap. We'll see what it's like for the mediums. Misfit has just pitted onto him. We'll see what his pace is like in comparison to his teammates. Notorious, who is one of the faster drivers in this league, but unfortunately that lap 1 incident plummeted him down the field for needing a new wing. But yeah, Stewart holding on. Master Spread right on the back of Stewart. Some nice lines there. Coming up the hill towards turn 10. And down into the very aggressive turn 11. Is Master Spread thinking about a move here? He's going to hold off to the next straight. I think that's wise. And Misfits 3 seconds of track limits. We've got amps on the inside of Temper. Nope, we do not. Is he going to get it done into turn 2? Is Master Spread going to get it done out of turn 2? It doesn't look like it. Could he now be at risk from his teammate? No, he is not. Master Spread looking to the outside of turn 3. Who's going to have the better traction? There's no contact there. Fantastic racing, but Master Spread does get past Stewart. And taking second place. And he has second place. Is he again? Is he pushing the gap? It looks so much bigger than it actually is, but that, yeah, he's got 4 attempts over Studi. This will be reduced by DRS. That's how he's set. It's amazing the power of the DRS here, even though such low downforce is being run currently. Is Studi going to be happy to sit behind for a bit and rebuild his battery? He's not using overtake. He's just using DRS. And he's got, oh, Master Spread has run wide, and Studi's into second and third. Nick fourth, Temper down to fifth, Big D in seventh, and Master Spread down to seventh from second. All these guys battling is just going to be news to Miko's ears, I'm sure. 7 seconds separating Miko and Studi. Studi now 7 tenths ahead of Amph. Amph is going to have to push it so that he doesn't lose DRS, because if he doesn't, Studi is going to fly whilst these guys battle. But wow. So there we go. He will have DRS for the next few straights as long as that doesn't get messed up. But this is starting to fraction now. It looked like previous that Master Spread one wide and Temper had nowhere to go, so he had to follow him. That's why both drivers lost places. Studi holding off there. We've got Temper past Big D. Is that Big D? Big D's ghosting. He is driving, but both of the racing bulls pass the Mercedes driver. Bit of a gap between Nick and Temper. Are we about to see 2 DRS trains forming here? I don't think so. Temper showing some good pace to reduce the gap there to Nick down to just half a second now. Studi 5.5 seconds behind Miko. Is this now time for Miko to pit? And he does. He's pitting onto those mediums. He's going to have about 13 seconds to close in, which I think is going to bring him out a roundabout misfit. But why not? He's going to have much fresher mediums than misfit and should be able to pull away. Notorious has pitted again. He is in on 11th. And up the hill, a 6 car DRS train. And for around the outside of Studi. And he's going to get the move done before turn 2. Nice line there. Will he be able to hold off down into turn 3? He does. But the Big D and Master Spread are battling. But a gap is forming. Big D is going to have some work to keep with this DRS train. 9 tenths down on Temper. It is closing up. It is closing. So, I'm really loving this DRS train. It is literally all there is to talk about. Right? Rotti and Nick battling as well. 9th and 10th respectively. Final points positions. Get back on board with this because this is about to become a DRS again. What a view there. But Amph needs to start getting a move on, otherwise that first is going to be 6th. Studi on the inside of turn 2 gets it done. Nick starting. Thought Nick had a little bit more speed there than Amph, but at last stays in 3rd. Miko just 10 seconds behind this battle. Now, of course, he does need to get 3 seconds clear as well. Him and Amph are on quid pro quo terms in the Hasses, but he needs to claim. He needs 14 seconds. He needs a second a lap on these guys, and that is not going to be easy. But with the hard battling of this DRS train now intensifying, it's possible. I want to see the times here for Studi and then for Miko. So Studi's going to come across in a 106, 107.089. And Miko 106.569. So about half second. As we're coming up the hill, who's on the inside there? The Mercedes having to get a little bit wide there. due to Temper's slightly wide line. However, he's got a better line over Master Spread, and he's going to be around the outside for Temper for turn 3. Temper just having enough to hold off there. Studi and Amphs changing places. Three very different lines there from the lead drivers. So Cody Grain has pitted again and will be coming up to be overlapped by this train. Miko not making the impact he needs to on this lead group, so 7th may be the best he can achieve today, but Amph right on the rear wing of Studi, up the inside, and can they be close enough to Hooded Grain to get DRS even? Not yet. Hooded Grain doing very well to get out of the way there, and is as was. You got 8.2 seconds behind now. 12 laps to go. His teammate in first. Oh, Master Spread is starting to lose. He's going to have a lot of work to get this lead back, being right at the back of his DRS train. He's going to need something to happen in front of him, or he's going to lose that capability. He is out of DRS range. Did he get it or did he not? He did not. He is smashing his overtake and he is now back in it. Temper and 5th, sorry. A lock up there from Big D. Contact between Big D and Temper, but Temper's car looking all right. Studi right on the back of Amph. He's using the overtake. He's round the outside and has got the move done into turn 3. Just 11 laps to go here at Austria. Who is going to win this? I dread to think. I wouldn't even want to try and predict. The top 6 have been in a DRS train all race. All of them, I think, besides Big D, have led at one point or another. And with that 3-second penalty, is going to feel it at the end of the race unless he can get something done here to break that DRS train. But he has got the slipstream from Studi, wing open. He is harvesting right now. I think that's a very sensible move with 10 laps to go. He's harvesting to overtake here. He's going for it through DRS straight 3, but he doesn't have enough. Studi's just got enough in the pack there to keep holding him at bay for another lap. And Master Spread is past his teammate Temper. The two racing balls switching places. Very solid drive from Big D here. Still, I'm enjoying this battle on screen. We've got this battle for 9th and 10th has been going on for quite a few laps now. Notorious, he's only a couple of seconds behind it as well. What tyre is he on? He's on the hard compound tyre. So he's coming up to that battle as well. I don't see him having any problems shipping Nick and Rotti, having done 2 pit stops to their 1. Amph around the outside into turn 2. This World Tour racing is just amazing. Loving it. Rudy with Nick. Nine laps to go here at Austria. and Notorious and Cosmic now on the back of Rotty and Nick. Got a little DRS train here. Has Nick breached it and got a second out of Rotty? It doesn't look like it. Rotty really doing the job around this more battling section in terms of sorting out your setup. Challenging would have been a better word. But Notorious right on the back of Rotty, who doesn't have DRS capability. Is Rotty going to battle, or is he going to allow Notorious? Notorious just sitting there for now. He is not in a rush to get this done. I think he's going to do it up to turn 3. We'll wait to see when does he activate. But he needs to be aware of Cosmic. He's right behind him and will want to get a move on as well. So Notorious around the outsides. As is Cosmic. Rotty now down to 12th. Battling. Him and Cosmic are battling. And Rotty does hold off Cosmic. Notorious now 1.5 seconds behind Nick. I think for me we got a yellow flag, and that is Cosmic. Cosmic is around. He is around. Unfortunate for the Red Bull driver. So this battle for 9th is now between Notorious, Rotty and Nick. Notorious on the fresher tyres and without a penalty. Misfit in the pits. Misfit has pitted off of those medium. I'm guessing he's going to go for the softs now. 7 laps to go. And it looks like Cosmic really struggling. Has he fired up those tyres? So Amp still in first, Judy and Nick second and third, Big D fourth, the Racing Bulls in 5th and 6th. Cosmic has got his car under control and going again, but down to 12th and 20 seconds behind that battle. So where is he going to come out? He's going to be about 7 seconds behind Misfit, who's pitted again. As we enter lap 30 here at the Red Bull Ring. Miko still, I think Miko's solid for 7th. Nick and Notorious battling hard. Is it just a matter of time for Notorious to get past Nick? He's going to have DRS in the next few stages. He's not using his DRS at all. He's got 98%, 100% battery now. We've got Big D past Nick and into 3rd. This is close. 6th. I thought they were going to be 5 wide there when I saw the timings. Who's going to have the better line out of turn 3? Wow. Notorious does get past Nick. 20 seconds to Miko. I don't think he's got much ambition to try and get that. So I think it will be an 8th for Notorious. Where will this battle for first go? Nick, the biggest gap, 4 attempts between him and Big D. It's Big D been saving himself. He wants this win. You can just sense by his calmness. The fact he's the only driver in this top 6 to have not actually led the race yet. I think he's saving himself right for the end. Is Nick up the inside? Nick gets a 3-second penalty for track limits as well. The penalties are really going to play a hamper in this for the top 6, because it's going to take him down to the bottom of it. Nick is going to be gutted by that. Missed it at 106.2 for the fastest lap in 11th. He's only a second behind Rotty, who's got 6 seconds of penalties, if I'm not wrong. Nick Kennedy is holding with Notorious, which is fantastic to see. Obviously, DRS is strong here, and Notorious looked like he got a little bit out of that turn. No. So let's get back on this battle. So what can... 5 laps to go. You wouldn't want to predict it. And for around the outside of Stewart. Yep. Hoodie going with another 3-second time penalty. Will be unfortunately leaving us very soon. Having announced his intention to race in a different game. Do wish him all the best with that. Okay, aerial view. I was about to say, I'm just starting to fill up a bit of a gap, but it's not going to be enough. It's such a little window of opportunity here to really develop that 1 second. And when it's 6 cars strong, I mean, it's been like this now for 30 laps. It's amazing to watch. Big D, I thought he was going to have a look at Stewart there for de facto first of this race. I think Stewart's going to want to put some distance between him and Big D. We've got Nick looking up the inside of Big D. Does he get the move done into turn 2? Not sure who's going to have the better line out of it. Battling hard, but Big D has got the traction out of turn 2. Will he hold that position into turn 3? Nick on the inside. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Master spread getting past Nick as well, so Nick now down to 5th. Alongside they're battling, they're holding wheels. And little gap opening between Big D and Nick. Nick managing to get past Master spread. 3 laps to go. Nick and Notorious holding one another. Miko started to drop back, but Notorious and Nick holding each other. Obviously Notorious took out that penalty. Oh, Master Spread gets a 3-second time penalty as well for track limits. And this is starting to fragment a bit, but with 3 laps to go, Amph is now 4th. On track with Master Spread and Nick both having penalties. Master Spread 5th and Nick 6th, but the penalties are flying in. Temper, if he just holds, has a podium. So, and he's racing 6th at the moment. Looks like the penalties are gonna... Oh, Notorious is around. Notorious is around. He's got his teammate right on the back wheel now, and Nick has now got 8th. 2 laps to go, and I can't take my eye off this battle. Amph right on the back of Studi. Miko is in the pits. He's going for that fastest lap. He's got 20 seconds to Nick Kennedy. Should get out in time, but he's going for that fastest lap. We've got Big D on the inside. Is he going to get Studi? This would be for the race win. No, Studi gets a very good exit out of turn 2. Different levels of battery slight. It looks like Miko wants that fastest lap, and he will probably get it. To be fair, he's pitted onto the softs for that specific reason. Just seen him fly down the back of sector 1. And I guess my question is, can those two is close to 3 seconds of Nick Kennedy? He's got 2 laps to do it, a lap and a half to do it. But we are on the final lap here at the Austrian Grand Prix, the Red Bull Ring. Will this Red Bull take it, or will it be the Mercedes of Big D, or even Temper? With 1 lap to go, you cannot predict. Big D is going for it. He's got a decent amount of ERS here. Can he get the move done into turn 2? We're sitting on board with the Mercedes. He's had to he's locked up there. He's around the outside. Is he going to get better? He has got better traction. He's going to be on the inside of Studi for turn 3. Is the Mercedes driver going to be able to get the move done? Who's going to have it? There's a bit of a touch there. Big D's got it. Is he going to have it into the next turn? It looks that way. It looks like In the last DRS straight of this race, Big D has got the move done on Stewart, having not led a single moment of this race, is going to take first. And will cross the line and take the checkered flag, but Big D in the Mercedes is going to be our race winner here. Stewart will take second, Temper third, Amp drops to fourth, Master spread to fifth, Nick to sixth. Miko is going for that fastest lap. He's a second up on his fastest lap. He's going to get this, and he's going to cross the line for a respectable seventh. Nick Kennedy is 2.9 seconds ahead of Notorious, but Notorious doesn't have a penalty. He could still get eighth here, even after that spin that saw him drop. Miko, does he get it? 105.38, yes. Notorious is going to get 8th. Nick Kennedy has lost it on the last lap. Notorious jumps into 8th. Misfit will get 10th. For a second I thought he was going to retire on the line there. Rotti will cross the line to take 11th. Cosmic is off. What was the... Cosmic is out on the final corner. Cosmic is out, but he will finish 12th because Hooded Grain had been overlapped. That is the Austrian Grand Prix. And what a race it was. Wow. Driver of the day, yes, Big D, 100%. What a race. A driver didn't lead a single moment of that race, but won it. Don't think I've ever heard of that before in all my years of commentating. Let's look at this. Let's look at this podium of non-penalties. That is the difference here. These three drivers did not get a penalty. So we've got Big D on the front, Studi second, and Temper in third. Some amazing racing here today. What a great battle. That at first DRS Trainer 7 and then 6, which lasted for 36 laps, and the Mercedes of Big D taking that checker flag, well, taking that win. What a race. We may not have had many, but the quality was amazing, and I'm so glad I was here to be a part of it, guys. So, wow, just wow. So I don't think I'm going to get a grid here. It doesn't look like it. Big D, that was just incredible. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, James. I'm glad you enjoyed the comms. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. This is Pete W. I'm not going to be around on Sunday. I'm going to be trying to do a little bit of work. I may well be back next Sunday. I will keep you guys updated, but thank you so much for joining in, watching tonight, and thank you so much for the amazing racing, guys. It's been a pleasure. This is Pete W signing out. Have a good evening, guys. Take care of yourselves. Okay, wow.